Welcome to a new video. You're joining me today on Brevet Cymru. As you can see, I'm just riding across the Severn Bridge in thick fog, and the start is in Chepstow, 400 kilometres out to the Welsh coast, and back basically. So, yeah, 400 kilometres, here we go. Well, different start to normal. So this is Chepstow Castle, and the River Wye is just the other side of those cars, and there's a 3D model of the castle here. Do you know what, all the times I've been to Chepstow, I've never actually been here, and I wasn't exactly sure how to get in. I found it by accident. Well, I'll make the most of it, and I'll put a big as well. Hi, Richard. Hello. Well, I'm now in Monmouth. That was a pretty cold and foggy trip through the Wye Valley this morning. We climbed up out of Chepstow, and that seemed, well, that woke me up, let's just put it that way. And then we just dropped down into the mist, and it was misty all the way along the Wye Valley, and now the sun's come out, so that's good. So I needed the loo, and I thought I'd do the so I needed to do, and I thought I'd do the civilised thing and actually use a proper toilet whilst I had the opportunity. Anyway, a bit of a grippy part now. Hiya. Wow, look at that for a view. That's looking back towards Monmouth. Not sure if it really does it any justice on this camera, to be perfectly honest. That's control number 1 ticked off. 81 kilometres done. Drove recycles again. When was that, a month ago? Something like that. The queue was quite long, so I think I'm going to just carry on to Bill's and have a coffee and something to eat there, I think. So I just come through Glasbury on Wye, about half a mile back down there, and I stopped in the petrol station there because I had a coffee machine, and this lady was making some sandwiches there, and so I had one of those as well, nice brilliant cranberry sandwich. Had it the spot, and then just cracked on again, 5-10 minutes, and I was away. So yeah, so now we're off. Next sort of town of note is Bilth Wells. And I actually quite like this stretch. It's actually quite scenic. So just outside Bilth now. Well, I say just outside, it's probably a bit further than just outside to be fair, but yeah, we're ticking it off nicely, and I'm just at the info control, and I think I'm just below 100k, so that's 25% done. So that's you know, good for the mind. The weather is absolutely gorgeous, and I'm going to have to strip off in a bit because I'm starting to cook. Brevet station. Folks, it's been quite a while since I've picked the camera up. I wanted to get as much of a buffer as I could, so I just basically got on with it. So I'm now just turned off the main road. So for those who know the route, I'm just after Llandovery on the first visit. I've just turned off that main road. I think it's Carmarthen, I think. And I'm now on the beginnings of the long climb out of there. So the route takes us down from Welsh down the main road down to Llandovery. Do a loop from Llandovery that takes you out to sort of Tregaron and then Quay on the coast, and then back to Llandovery. Yeah, you know, the same control for a second time. Anyway, so I've done the first one, and yeah, there's a loop, 100 and some odd K loop, and then you end up back there. So here we are, halfway. Tregaron. You can tell we've been a bit of a distance now. I haven't been to Tregaron for years. I think it's been about 2019 last time I came here. One time it was sort of every 5 minutes, you know, every event would come through it. Yeah, halfway. Not sure what the next section I feel like, because that's basically the hardest between here and the coast. Not the biggest section, but it's certainly the hardest. Well, I'm about 4 or 5 miles from Quay now, but those last few miles, my God, there's a wall back there, and I'm actually proud I got my carcass up it, because it was, yeah, the gradient on the sign, it was more than that. Anyway, nearly there now, nearly at Quay, and then it's a bit more of a straight line back to Chepstow from there, really. So this is Quay. You can see weather's improved a little bit since earlier. I mean, it was actually raining when we came into Tregaron. Not a lot, but it was. There is the control mariners. Fortunately, we've got a massive climb out of here now. I say massive, it just goes on for miles. Hello folks, so I've just stopped here, I've just come over the top of the climb out of New Quay. So it's starting to chill off now, so I decided to stop here and basically put the clothes on for the night period, you know, from now on, because the temperature's dropping. It's not cold, but yeah, I just needed some more clothing on really. Anyway, about 30 miles back to Llandudno now. So there's a bit of a downy uppy just up here, and after that I don't think it's too bad. There are some climbs, but they're not, you know, really bad. As you can see, the sun's gone down now. Anyway, I'll pick you back up in Llandudno. I picked up a flat, so on the downy uppy I spoke about before, and yeah, so it was quite a slow one, but yeah, I thought I'd get that sorted before it gets dark, you know. Anyway, even the moon's come out now, so anyway, hopefully nothing else happens until Llandudno. So this is the second from last control, the West End Cafe. I mean, we called here earlier, and yeah, so we've basically done a loop, 150 something kilometre loop. We've ended back here. I have to confess, I went top on the run in tonight, and so I've been here an hour. I shoved some food down me. Basically used all the tricks in the book really. I used the toilet, I got wash, I put a clean under base layer rather, and yeah, it's just a case of doing the next 45k to the next control, the final control, and then I think it's 55k after that to the finish, Chepstow. Yeah, so it's not going to be fast, it's not going to be pretty, but you know, I'm going to get round, so that's the main thing.